Welcome back to Sparks and Recreation.
Good morning, guys. It's race day. Alright guys, so there's two classes today. There's 4-cylinder and 6-cylinder 50-lap events. Last time it was everything thrown in together for 200 laps. Me and Luke are running both Subarus in the 4-cylinder, and my brother Jeremy's running his Malibu again in the 6-cylinder. So you're going to see two kind of races in this. They're broke down into shorter than the actual race length. Right now, I'm at the DMV. I got to pick up some plates. I got to do a little business stuff before we get onto the Enduro for the day. Hopefully by 11 I will be over getting trailers hooked up, camper hooked up, cars finished. Luke hasn't even finished his car yet. He's running Kyle's car from last time. He still needs to cut a hole in the hood. He needs to attach that piece of metal from the hood to the roof, repaint the car, whatever it is he's doing. He's got about 2 hours to do it. So let's get going and stay tuned. Alright, we're all here loaded up, headed to the gas station. We just passed Tech, getting some hot dogs cooked again. I forgot my outside grill attachment when I cleaned it at the house before we left, so that's helpful. Tried to not make it so she has to cook, but it is what it is. Jeremy. Jeremy's heading up to go do his race. How's your car going?
Well, hopefully it doesn't leak from the radiator cap. I got a ton of glue stuff in there.
Oh, you put glue in it?
Super glue in there.
Nice.
Alright, go knock it out of your car and we'll get to you.
Alright, this is Jeremy's 6-cylinder race. I'll try to get some highlights. Pretty sure it's the kid from Advanced Auto down the road. He's like top 5 now. Jeremy's car, it was so muddy the first couple laps he decided to pull in because he couldn't make it anywhere. The car wouldn't move. So, save the car for another race.
Are you ready for race day?
I am.
What number race is this for you?
Number 3.
Have you been to this track before?
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to have a better experience today?
I hope so. Last time I only made it 3 laps, so everybody made fun of me.
So what's your plan for this race?
Sandbag lap 1 and then send it the rest of the time.
How many laps is it?
50. Me and Luke are kind of on the same page about the plan, so we're starting side by side. So.
You guys planning on teaming it?
Yes.
Are you going to drive like Joey Logano?
Fuck, I mean that's quite a name to live up to, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do it for Kyle, honestly, in my heart. He's riding passenger in spirit.
Where is Kyle?
Kyle's at home because, I don't know, they had the day off and didn't show up, so.
He couldn't make it?
No, they actually have work early in the morning.
We're gonna miss him today.
Yeah, they're here in spirit always, though, so.
All right, we'll check in with you after the race.
All right, thanks.
So it's race day, are you ready?
Yeah, it should be fun.
Have you done any races before?
Not a derby.
Not Derby?
Nope.
So this will be your first?
Yep.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. What's your plan for the race? Do you have a plan for how you plan to win?
Stay back 1 lap, maybe 2, see how many people crash and what the race goes for from there, and then try and squeeze up. Hopefully Justin.
That's a good idea. What place do you think you'll end at?
I would say hopefully better than 42.
I hope so too. Good luck. We'll check in with you after.
All right, thanks.
All right, they're getting ready to go out. How do you think that Luke and Justin are going to do?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe this time we could get like, I don't know, like first, second, and third, but better.
That does sound pretty good.
Yeah.
So there's a county fair happening too. How was that?
The lemonade sucked. It was like they made lemonade, but they left out the sugar and the lemon, and then they made the water taste like shit somehow.
That's exciting. So you would suggest it?
My face is stuck like this from it. I wouldn't do it. No.
All right, we'll see how they do.
You said 1 minute 7 years ago. Oh dang, that's actually a shark.
So the plan was to do a little in-car footage out the front windshield, but you'll see pretty quick this is not the best plan. I'm about 90% sure that I heard my buddy Zach screaming through here. And this is supposed to be a pace lap, and then we're all supposed to take off at the same time, but they got the track so wet that, like, this car in front of me is sliding all over the place. This pink car up here, he's stuck already. I'm pretty sure he eventually got moving again, but it's like the dude's just sitting there buried. They got the track so wet you could barely get going. What's funny is at this point I'm like, all right, once the green is they're about to throw the green, I'm gonna get going fast now. And the car stayed the same speed as it was going when I was barely moving through the mud. I maybe was able to get up to like 30 miles. Look how fast those guys are going up top. And Luke, I don't know, he had a dummy tire on the right rear. Everybody was telling me that my tires were completely locked up with mud. So for the first like 15 laps, I wasn't able to really get going very fast. It became pretty obvious pretty quick that the front mount for the camera is just not going to work out. This is only the first lap of 50, and already I could see hardly anything. And there goes Luke flying. He was able to get a run, and he must have been able to get it in third gear. So the problem I kept having is the car, when it was this muddy out, I needed to be in second, but it kept like over revving and losing momentum. So what I needed to do is like be in second through the corner, spinning tires, and then get into third to get momentum to get the wheel speed up down the straightaway. But in the beginning, it was so muddy that it would bog and almost stall the car in third gear. When I got up to, I tried to shift it down in the second, but it's automatic, so it kind of does what it wants. You're controlling where it's shifting by how much throttle you're giving. Alright, so we know the problems I was having in the beginning of the race with the mud. Luke, on the other hand, was absolutely sending it. He passed probably 3/4 of the field in the first, like, 3 laps. See that American flag? Hell yeah, brother. He was cutting right through the mud with that dummy tire in there.
He's definitely struggling, though.
This is me. Like, look how slow I was making it through these turns compared to what Luke was doing. And I had it to the floor. It's just like, the car sounded terrible. After the race, they were saying, people in the stands were like, man, his motor sounds like it's gonna blow up or something. It was just bogging so bad. It had so much mud everywhere that I couldn't get any momentum. And honestly, this is how the first probably 10-15 laps of the race went for me. It was really slow. I was passing some cars, like, see, I'm making progress, but every time I get into this corner, it's just so slow, I'd lose all my momentum. And it was so frustrating. I'm sure that, like, in the stands, what they see mainly is, like, right in front of them. They're probably like, what the hell is he doing? It's so slow. And I'm like, I know, I'm fucking trying. And eventually what happened is what's going to happen here is you're going to see the windshield gets so bad that there's no point even showing you the footage. I end up having to turn the camera and point it back towards me. And around that time, somebody smacked me in the back end, and it must have knocked the huge pile of mud from the beginning of the race out of my rear axles. And the car was an absolute rocket ship after that.
Right here, coming through the corner.
Luke's down over there.
7. Lap 7 for Justin passed me. He's still up here.
Maybe be able to see a little bit of what's going on if I do it like that. Alright, let's see what this does. I've been hit like 4 times. My glasses are so covered in mud that I took them off. Woo! Forgot to see how many miles are on this before I crushed it. I've been hit in the back like 4 times, so I don't know. I don't know if all my tires are up or what. This is me going, what the fuck? Alright, finally got the bitch rolling. And then from about here on out is actually the changing point of the race, because I had gotten hit in the back, and I'm just trying. I literally can't see anything out the front, so the whole time I'm just have my head partially out the window, just looking both ways to see if there's a car on the one side of me, if there's a car, because I can hear cars coming up along me, and I can only see so far because I can only stick my head so far out the window.
Come on. Oh man, this part is so rough. Go, 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 go! Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, keep going!
At this point, my bumper keeps getting stuck underneath the car and making it even harder, and then the bumper finally comes off, and I can go. This is where Luke is about done. You can hear the motor's getting real tired after just being beat on. I, on the other hand, it started flying. Once the bumper came off, I got hit in the back and all the mud came off. I felt like the car had 100 more horsepower, I swear to God. I was able to get up to, the wheels are spinning, but when I let off in like third, I was going about 60 down the straightaway and carrying about 40 going into turn 1 and 2. And then obviously 3 and 4, there was a couple cars lined up. I could not go fast through there. Every time I started to try to like get the back end to come around, it was just so loose that it was nuts. I was having a hard time, so I was slow in 3 and 4, but I was fast everywhere else. I don't know if you saw that, but that was a huge fire. God damn. I've been driving my ass off. I'm sweating. I've been holding it wide open, drifting like the whole track at probably 45 miles an hour. It's actually really fun. In the beginning, it sucked. Like, I couldn't go at all. And now the tracks come in. Oh, my God. There's only like 2 guys out here faster. There's a guy with a Cavalier's just ripping, and another guy with a Cobalt. I don't think I'm going to beat him. He'd already lapped me again. Woo, it's hot with that heat. God damn. The car's running cool, but it's hot as fucking here. If I don't run the heat, it goes right up to H. If I run the heat, it stays between like half and 3/4 while I'm wide open.
Come on, Justin!
That horse is just like
Yeah, Justin, let's go!
he's rolling.
This dude's tire lets loose right in front of me, coming around the next turn, that Forester that was smoking. And pieces of his rim are just like flying up at my face because there's just sparks flying off it. It's nuts. Then the last 20 laps, it's just nonstop. I was passing cars left and right at this point. And obviously, I mean, the car's a handful to drive, so if you're watching it, see, the wheel doesn't stay straight at any point. Yeah, man.
All right.
God damn, the heat is hot, guys. The heat's so hot. Hopefully you can see some side-by-side action as I pass these people. Top 5s, I passed everybody the last 10 laps.
Yeah, you did really good.
We literally were watching to see if you
Yeah, I had that fucker wide open for like a couple laps.
You're the champion!
If we,
may not have gotten first, but I think
Wait,
got like
you
30
finished.
seconds.
it
You
took
finished,
like
though.
20 laps for the tires to get grip. It just...
So, Luke, how was your first race?
Fucking awesome.
How far did you make it?
I don't know, like 20 laps.
Did you enjoy it?
It was fucking awesome.
What was your favorite part?
Getting sideways the whole time.
Wow, look at this storm going into one.
Yep. Not being able to see shit.
It's very muddy. Could you see anything from
Fuck
inside?
no, I was out the window my whole time with the helmet. Ace Ventura, baby. Head
I like it.
detective.
Anything you want to add?
Nope.
You gonna do another one?
Fuck yeah.
Hey,
We're gonna get a Forester though, because apparently they go along.
Oh my god, I think it's the
They're
ground
fucking
clearance he
hauled
had.
ass,
And for the record, Luke did lap me in the first couple laps. He,
Oh,
he
yeah.
was sending it way faster than I was
I
able
was
to.
fucking metal to the pedal to the
Yeah.
metal.
All right. So, how was that race?
The best one so far for like my actual like racing time.
Yeah. How many laps did you make it, do you think?
I made them all well, I think I was 2 laps down, but so 48 out of 50.
You finished?
Yeah, I think we got like top 5, so.
That's awesome. So, did your technique that you were planning on work?
Yeah, kinda, but my sandbagging took longer than expected because then the back tires were clogged up with mud, and it wasn't until like 10 laps in I was able to get the car moving. It was going very slow.
You have anything you want to add?
Thank you to Alice, Maggie, Sebastian, all the people that come and support us and do this stuff, but mainly Alice.
That is a very muddy car.
Yeah, there's some damage. I'll show you guys.
Nice. All right.
Thanks, guys. So, Kyle's car we thought blew up because it stopped running, but again, after letting it sit for a few minutes, it fired back up. It is a little worse for weather at this point, and also, if you notice the way the tires are turned in on this side, we'll see how they are on the other. The fender's just blown apart.
Could you have left it in the car, Luke?
Got hit on this side worse than it was before, but the real damage is over here. It is just, that looks like it's caved in like a foot. Doors start, I think it broke my welds. And this side got smashed in, so both tires are pointed in at this point.
Had to play with you a little bit, sorry.
We end up having to zip tie up the trans cooler.
Look at this chunk of mud that I just pulled off.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Dude, I was full fucking sending it, man.
Yeah, he was full sending it. Look at this.
You did really good.
This is just how much mud is everywhere.
It was just like chilling up on the window.
Like literally, like.
Alright guys, so that was the race. I did the best I could with all the footage we had to kind of put it in time, and it's actually really hard to do when you have footage from different vantage points and everything. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. I tried to cut out the parts where it's literally just me driving around. It sounds like I'm going fast, but it doesn't look like it's going that fast. So tell us what you think about this type of stuff. We have more races we can do. We're going to be out of town in a couple weeks, and we're getting towards the end of the season already, so I don't know what other ones there are. There was supposed to be one in Evans Mills coming up, but the date has been to be determined, so I don't know if it's happening. That's on asphalt, so that'd be nuts. Anyways, should we try running that yellow Outback a third time? I don't know, it still runs. It actually sounds pretty healthy. I unloaded the cars this morning and took some footage that I'm gonna put together for a video tomorrow to just show the carnage. So thanks guys, and here's Atreyu with our outro.
I'm awesome.
Like and subscribe and smash that like button, and don't forget to turn on those post notifications.
Woo woo! Too fat to get in my seat.
Very much.
I just want to see you get in the window.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I want to see.
I'm too short.
Oh, wait, where are you gonna get my